your host, Amidat.
Hello there, my name is Amidat and the host for Time Out with Amidat, and today I have a top personality on the program. It's someone I've been craving for, someone I've been dying to meet, and I know you all want to meet this man too. He's not that person than Barrister Yamah Muhammed, and right here he's going to be telling us what we need to know about him, his career, and how it has been so far with him. So thank you so much for coming on the program, sir.
You're very welcome, Amidat. I appreciate your coming with your crew members to carry out this interview this morning, and I'm sure that you're going to hear more revelation about me, my businesses, and every other thing about
Yes. But before we go, we want to find out something. Tell us, give us an insight into your background.
Well, I'm a very simple person. I was born where my mates were born. In the village of Eyuku, in the Zaire clan, Isako West local government of Edo State. And I had my primary education at Eyuku, and I left thereafter to Kano for my secondary school education. Thereafter, I proceeded to University of Ife, now called OAU, Bafemi Awolowo University, where I studied law. And after then, I went to Nigerian Law School for the professional training. And since I finished as a professional, my professional training in the law school, I had my youth service in Imo State. That was the first time I was going to the Eastern part.
Wow.
So you can see I've had the opportunity of being born in Edo, having my secondary education in the northern part of Nigeria, my university education in the southwestern part of Nigeria, and my youth service in the eastern part of Nigeria, which made me a true Nigerian.
Yes, because you've been all around.
Where I have experienced life, and I have all friends all over these places. And that has been a very, very wonderful achievement in my life.
Now, as a very successful businessman, what are the key elements required to be successful?
Well, the secret of success in every profession is hard work, discipline, a lot of prayers, a lot of sacrifices, and ultimately kind-heartedness and helping others. And these key elements play a very unique role in my life, and it has always they have always been in my mind each time I take a private or business decision. And I try to make sure that whatever I do, I'm prepared to get to the end of it.
Now, there's one particular question I need to ask. Being a businessman now, I think you must have also experienced betrayal, in your line of business and or in your career growth. So how have you been able to manage these particular situations?
Yeah, that's why I say in business there are sometimes up and downs. It's not all full of roses. Your ability to remain focused, remain steadfast, remain hopeful that things will pick again. It's always a very strong stimulant. You cannot say simply because you have one downturn in your business activities, then all hope is lost.
Yeah.
It's actually, like they said, any failure is a challenge to reawaken you to work harder to achieve success. So anytime we had a failed business opportunity, we learn lessons and we reapply and redesign our plan to ensure that our next business step does not end up that way. And that has been the secret of our success.
Well, viewers, right now we are talking to Barrister Yamah Muhammed. He's actually giving us an insight into his person, his business, and what he has in store for us. But before we go on to the next question, we need to go on a commercial break. That is how we play our base here. So viewers, just stay tuned and enjoy watching.
Kelda Table Water, a product of Amidat Ventures Nigeria Limited, 31B Isipo Street off MM Way, Benin City, Edo State. Our distribution outlet is number 55 MS Sumiake Filling Station, Ibe Road, Auchi, and also Modo Ajayi Way by Sylvester Shop, Igara, Akwedo. Our customer care number is 080-2130-1449 or 080-3862-0784. Kelda Table Water, bringing you a healthier life.
Welcome back, viewers. It's still Time Out with Amidat, and like I said, we have a top personality right here with us. And now, Barrister, there's another key issue, because on Time Out with Amidat, what we do, as well as showing achievements of people, we try as much as possible to reach out to youths. You know, we try to let them know whoever we have on our program, you know, on the personality segment, is someone they should look up to, you know, as a role model. Now there's this particular syndrome that is going all around. We have a lot of youths who do not want to work. We have a lot of youths who believe in a get-rich-quick syndrome. And also, the environment we live in is not actually encouraging enough for them. So which areas, or what are the key areas you think should be visited, you know, to enable these youths have a focus, you know, have something to look up to know that whatever it is they need to achieve in or need to build, they need to be focused about it. You know, because, you know, crime is actually on the high rate now. We have fraudsters everywhere, prostitution on the high side. So what are the areas you think people should visit, the government should visit, to give these youths an enabling environment?
Well, Nigeria as a country has a lot of enormous potentials that can accommodate the skills and professionalism in everybody, both the old and the young.
Yeah.
But our ability to actualize and actually harmonize this potential and deploy them to a particular area where we excel, either in business and academics, should be our primary focus. The youths, of course, they are the critical mass of the society.
Okay.
And it's unfortunate that we have a large army of unemployed youths that are taken into a lot of negative things. But I believe that there are areas that the government can create enabling environment for them to at least actualize their skills. For example, agriculture.
Okay.
If you look at other spheres or other countries of the world, a lot of programs have been created to put youths to work in the agricultural sector.
Okay.
For example, in Bangladesh, in Singapore, there's a program where youths are allowed to access interest-free loan to go into rice farming.
Okay.
That's why you see that Singapore and a lot of Asian countries have adopted this model, where the youths are given opportunities to actualize their dreams in the agricultural sector. But here you find that a lot of people look at this get-rich syndrome. There's never a shortcut to riches.
Yes, yes.
It has to be through hard work, determination. If the economy is properly directed, they can open up construction industries that can absorb a large number of people. Because for a particular project, for example, a road project, at least you have a minimum of say 50 to 60 people.
Okay.
From beginning to the end. At one stage or the other, they have a role to play.
Yeah.
Either as casual workers, as professional skill engineers, and all whatnot. Then, of course, you also can look at small skill acquisition. Vocational centers can be created by the government to train these young ones to acquire skills in different vocations. For example, tailoring, hairdressing, basket weaving, different crafts.
Yeah.
Sometimes the emphasis is not there. And I know even right now there are a lot of skill acquisition centers cutting across the country. It is for proper enlightenment and education of these youth and expose them to these centers for them to know and take advantage of the opportunities that are available to them. And even we private businessmen should also, as a challenge and as a service to our country and our communities, should also provide job opportunities.
Okay.
Establish businesses that can create opportunities for employment. And that's exactly what I've been doing in my various businesses. I can tell you today at least I have a minimum of 48 workers.
Wow.
In my different organizations, in my different companies, and I believe that empowering these young Nigerians is actually translating to further empowerment of others, and especially our young girls.
Yes.
When you train a lady or train a girl, you are training the entire family. That's what the say goes.
Okay.
Therefore, it is a challenge to all of us, the society at large, for us to do everything to ensure that we create these opportunities of education, employment, self-fulfillment for young ladies.
I need to get quickly to this particular topic now. Is your company in any way involved in any charity? Do you give back to the society?
Well, we have a lot of we make provision in our yearly budget for humanitarian services, which of course it's essentially charitable service to the society. As a matter of fact, the Isogen Orphanage Home at Ibie was adopted by my company about 4 years ago. When they were at Ibie, we had made provisions for them in every of our yearly budget up to date. And every year we also organize end-of-year parties for them to give them a sense of belonging, that at least they are not forgotten, they are not neglected by the society. Every 26th of December in the last 4 years, we have been organizing that for them. And we also expose them to the various media, and the people are becoming more and more aware
about that particular
one. Beyond that, I have been a member of the Rotary International Organization, which everybody knows is a worldwide organization.
Yes.
That's essentially carry out humanitarian activities. And in that capacity, in fact, I rose to become the district governor of that particular group, and up to today, I'm a member. We have put food in the mouths of the hungry. We have used the instrumentality of that organization to put smile in the face of the hopeless people, and we put water in the throat of the thirsty ones. The emphasis is on helping others who are not as privileged as we have been. And in my own personal capacity, real happiness is in helping others. That's my philosophy.
The next question should be, how did you delve into politics? Being a businessman, a legal practitioner, so how did you delve into politics?
Well, I've always had the zeal to serve people, render selfless service to the community and particularly my people. When I was in a primary school, precisely in primary 6, I was made my class monitor. When I was a young person, a small boy. And for you to be a class monitor then, in the good old days, you must be a very brilliant student among others. And it also puts you a little bit ahead of your mates, because you have exhibited some leadership qualities that are noted at such a tender age for you to be made a class monitor. In my primary school at Eyuko, I was. And when I got into the secondary school, I also became a prefect
Okay.
And when I Imperial Government College, Kano, I was the dining hall prefect.
Okay.
Which is also another challenge of leadership, developing my skills on how to lead others.
Okay.
And of course, when I got into the university, I was very active in the student union activities. I was an activist in unionism. I also contested as president of the Law Student Society when I was in the third year, and that background developed over a period of years gave me the instinct and the insight to actually
go into
politics or put myself in a position to serve others. And that is why I felt that for me to actually actualize those potentials to serve, I need an elective office to actually serve others. But even before I went into politics as an adult, I had been helping people with my contacts and connections. I've been able to attract some development to our people.
Presently now, the issue of 2015 is actually in the front burner now, and even though it's 2 years away, don't you think it's too early for politics of 2015?
Like I said, there's nothing too early or too late in politics, because the strategy, every politician has a strategy to create awareness and create sensitization of the voters, or create an awareness of his intention. Therefore, 2015 might look far away in terms of calendar, but activities that are leading towards actualization of political ambition in 2015 has started. But the regulatory electoral body has not actually lifted the ban on open campaigns yet. That's why you find that a lot of people are connecting with individuals, are connecting with groups and organizations at different levels to declare their intention to do so. What they are doing, what every politician is doing now, is creating an awareness and sensitizing the people on what he or she intends to do. But of course, politics is very dynamic. It's something, because of the dynamic nature of politics, you don't wait until the last bell is rung
before you
begin to create that awareness. That's why you see a lot of people are creating and sensitizing people on their political ambition for 2015.
So, basically now, what are the major challenges you're still contending with as regards to getting your tickets?
Well, like any other endeavor, there are challenges, there are success stories. And personally, I have declared my intention way back to contest for the House of Representatives to represent Isako Federal Constituency. While we were in the PDP, my own belief is that it's only your people that gave you the mandate that can use you to better their lives. Dedicate yourself to their service, create opportunities for them to actually appreciate and get dividends of democracy. That is the use for which a politician should put himself. And wherever office you are occupying, you must bear in mind that you are occupying that office in trust for and on behalf of the people through whose vote you occupy that office. So it is not an issue of personal aggrandizement or desperate acquisition, aspiration for materialistic acquisition. No, you should take a political office, especially an elective one, as an opportunity to serve the society that made you, that has placed you there. And that is the difference between me, perhaps, and other politicians, because it's not what I want for myself that is propelling me, but what I want for my people, and I can use that office to bring to achieve for my people, for the younger ones, for the women, and for the youths, through various opportunities that you have access to when you occupy a political and elective office.
Okay. Now, on a more personal note, how do you relax when you want to unwind?
You can only relax outside very well when your home is at peace, and I'm lucky to have a very peaceful home. And of course, you have friends. Okay. You can hang out once in a while. You know, you also discuss businesses, you discuss social,
okay, and
you discuss technology. And of course, friends come visiting, okay, you go visit friends. And most importantly, I like a lot of physical activities.
Okay.
I go to the gym all the time.
Okay.
Do my treadmill. I also have at home, and I also play golf.
Okay, that means you're more of a sports person.
Yeah, and of course, once in a while you go listening to good jazz music. I love jazz because it's quite relaxing.
Okay.
I play at home, and we have a jazz club in Abuja. I'm a member.
Okay.
It's strictly a membership club for very senior society men and women.
Okay. So, do you have any personal interest in fashion and entertainment?
Oh yeah, the entertainment industry for me is it's a very rich industry that keeps people going.
Yeah.
And fashion, of course, has also been one of my passions right from when I was a young person.
Okay.
Because looking good, they say, is good business, and I cherish it a lot, and it's also created a lot of excitement.
Okay.
When you have opportunities to watch young boys and girls doing fashion parade, and it reminds you of your younger days, when it's refreshing and relives the usefulness and useful activities in your mind, and I think it's a thing that we encourage.
So now, how have you been able to maintain a clean slate as regards your reputation?
Well, like I said, discipline, self-restraint, self-control, self-satisfaction are the major elements that actually work in one trying to live a very clean life, because there are a lot of temptation, especially when you are blessed. There are some who had some money that creates very funny and negative ideas in their heads.
Yeah.
But I strongly believe that riches are blessings from God, and they should be deployed to touch the lives of people in very positive manner.
Okay. And
we have seen people using their riches to create a lot of opportunities and create the creation of a lot of job opportunities, like Aliko Dangote is a very rich man. And we have also seen even governments at different levels using the resources available to them to develop the lives of people. Comrade Amoshole has clearly demonstrated that with riches or resources available to government, you can create open opportunities.
Okay.
For the widows, for the less privileged, for the younger ones, touch their lives.
Okay. Do you have any role model in the game of politics? So when you look up to someone, you can say, yes, I can trust this person.
Yeah, I have a lot of inspiration. I read a lot of books on politics and developments, both local and international, and I'm widely traveled. I've been to every continent of the world. Comrade Yamah Muhammed is a role model to me, because he's from a very humble background like myself, and he has demonstrated clearly to the whole world that when you serve the people adore you, the people loves you. I also have other people I admire, in terms of leadership, like the president of the United States, Barack Obama. It's a role model, because I've been there, I've lived there, and I know the difference in their style of administration that impacted positively in the lives of the people. Just like what Comrade Adamu Shumali, our governor, is replicating in Edo State right now.
Now, our final question we have here: Sir, how would you like to be remembered? Just let's assume something happens. You know eventually it will happen. How would you want the people to remember you? How would you want Edo to remember? How would you want the country Nigeria to remember you?
Well, remembrance is a direct reflection of the impact you have been able to make in the lives of the society and the lives of the people of that community where you come from,
Okay.
or in the life of the country where you are a citizen.
Okay.
So for me, the legacy of charitable giving, the legacy of cheerful giving is what I want to leave behind.
Well, viewers, we had a very lovely time. We had a very nice time right here with Barrister Yamah Muhammed. He's someone that we all should emulate. I think personally, to me, I feel someone I should work towards, being, having this kind of personality as someone I can emulate, someone I can naturally work to be like. And it was a very nice time with him right here. Thank you so much for granting us this beautiful.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your coming.
Thank you so much.
And I know that your organization will grow from strength to strength.
By God's grace.
And it's something we'll also do whatever we can to support and encourage.
Thank you so much.
Because a pride that as our daughter, you're on the right track, and I'm sure you will excel in your chosen profession.
Amen. Wow, that was a very beautiful prayer, and thank you so much for that. Well, viewers, you've been watching Time Out with Amidat on NTO Zari. If you want to get more of this particular interview, all you need to do is to subscribe to our magazine, at our magazine. Now, next edition, by God's grace, you have the full interview speech of Barrister Yamah Muhammed, or you can log on to our website at www.tua.tv to get more information too. And viewers, till we come your way again, same time, same station, do have a blessed evening and a wonderful week ahead. Bye for now.